science.
And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
On the grand scale, almost everything can be considered basically insignificant. Depends on how you look at it. Cosmically, we're doing currently nothing. Like on a cosmic scale, we're not even anything. On an earthly scale, that can be different.
Stay down.
So what do you think?
I know what you mean. It's just one of those things.
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own.
Pay the toll.
What we do matters, even if someone says it doesn't. But it just depends on what scale we're talking about, and that's important to differentiate from. One person can make real-world changes when it comes to the grand scale of our society and improving it, but if we're talking about cosmically or universally, at that point we're doing absolutely nothing to change the course of that. I guess it's just all about how someone sees it, as you said. We as humans, even animals, and even honestly the Earth itself isn't a big cosmic thing. I mean, you're right. If humans did go extinct, nature would just evolve and adapt. It's the people who get too complacent.
We've done the
It's
Republic
the
a
people
service.
who are, what's it called? They become too privileged that they have certain things in their life, and they forget the value of it. Once you forget the value of the life you're living, other things stop mattering, and when things stop mattering, it's just over from there.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge
That's
building.
the problem
The fallen
is
ruin
a
shall
lot
hold
of
at
people are not caring about consequences. They're caring about
continues on the
the
other
here
side.
and now. So people do what it takes to make the here and now better and fuck the consequences, essentially.
Stay down. Enough. It's over.
I mean, having more kids is always going to be a problem for any species. Unless it's like a species that is specifically preyed upon to keep others alive. And even then, that can get out of hand at times. Look at invasive species, for example. Yes, we are the most invasive species that nature has ever had. Literally. There's no comparison. There is no other animal on this earth that are more invasive than humans.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Yeah, I do get the point. The way I like to see it is the people who have families and children
wrong?
but don't care about what happens in the future for their children. There's a saying I like to say, having a child doesn't make you a parent. Being a parent makes you a parent.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greager, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the
Finally,
coast.
that long cutscene is over. Alright, we shall march forward.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
We could take advantage of the siege, though.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because
course
they
they
don't know
are.
how to live without the crystal's blessing.
How sad to rely on something so much that it'll cripple you.